Cette vidéo vous est présentée par la boutique Lillojeux.ca, un service personnalisé par une équipe de passionnés d'ici. Salut gamers, bienvenue à Professeur Board Game. On est en direct du Gen Con 2023. We're with board game designer Phil Walker-Harding. How are you?
I'm great. I'm exhausted, but I'm great.
How's your Gen Con going so far?
It's so busy. I don't think I've ever seen this many people in one enclosed area, but it's amazing.
I guess it's not your first time here.
It actually is.
It is? Wow.
I've always made Essen my big international con that I go to. But this year I thought I'd try Gen Con. And so maybe that's why I'm a bit overwhelmed. It's new to me, everything.
All right. And you have a couple of games that's showcasing at Gen Con this year?
Yeah, that's right. So Oh No Volcano is one new game out from Buffalo Games, which people are playing right behind us. And that's been going really well. And then also Spellbook with Space Cowboys is also got a kind of a pre-release here.
Can you talk a little bit more about Spellbook? How does it work?
Yeah, so Spellbook came from the idea of what if you were playing rummy, but every time you made a set, you got a special power for the rest of the game. Yeah. So that was the initial idea. So in the game, you're trying to collect sets of these special stones, and if you make a set, you learn a spell, and you get a power for the rest of the game. That helps you speed up collecting stones or turning stones into other stones. So it sort of has an engine building kind of idea. So it's kind of like rummy mixed with Gizmos.
Oh, nice.
If you know my game Gizmos.
Yeah, I've played it. I've done a video on it. It was one of the first games that we got at our first Gen Con.
Oh, cool. Oh, there you go.
And what I like about your game is that the rules are always simple, but the depth and the strategic of the game come from your choices. Is that an intention from you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going for. So I'm glad that gets communicated. Yeah. I think I like introducing new people to games and showing them that games aren't that scary, and that even in a simple game you can make some really exciting decisions. Yes. And you have a lot of agency in what you can do and what you can plan for. So yeah, that's exactly what I tried to do. Yeah.
Nice. And I saw there's a new version of Sushi Go going on.
So there's a new version of Sushi Go called Sushi Go Spin Some for Dim Sum. I didn't design it. It's designed by Ken Gruhl and Quentin Weir, who are great designers. And it's kind of like Sushi Go, but you're spinning a Lazy Susan to pick up cards. And it scores differently to Sushi Go, but it's really cool. And it has a really cool squishy bun in it. That's really fun to play with.
Right. And as a designer, how do you get your first idea? Is it from a team or from a board game mechanic? What gave you your first idea for a new design?
Mostly these days, I get my ideas from playing games. Okay. So I'll be playing other games, and something in the game I'll really like, or maybe I won't like, and it'll trigger a question in my mind, I wonder what I could do with that. Or that mechanic was really exciting, I'd love to explore that more. So that's mostly where I get my ideas now, is just playing new games. So, yeah.
Nice. And if you have to pick one of your design and make a legacy game about it, which one would it be?
Wow. Well, I'll admit I have thought about if Sushi Go Legacy would work. Okay. I don't think it would be very good. Probably Barenpark.
Okay, why?
Because I think in Barenpark you could add new tiles and new shapes, new boards. You could add the monorails in, new rules. So I think Barenpark would work the best, actually. That's a good idea.
All right, let's go work on that. And do you have any other games that you're developing that are coming further in this year or next year, maybe?
Well, Spellbook's proper release is coming in September, and then it'll be out at Essen. So that's the next big thing. What else can I talk about? You have to be careful. Sometimes you say things. I mean, Oh No Volcano is very new. There's a new game in the Adventure Game series coming out, which is out in German, but not out in other languages yet, called Expedition Azkana. And I think that's one of the best adventure games we've done. So that's
I played the first two on.
Okay, yeah. So this one is got some new and different things in it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, they're the next few things on the horizon.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and have a great Gen Con.
You too. Thanks.